Welcome to Showcase Richmond. I'm Amy Carter. How beautiful would it be if you could go through life without any regrets? Plenty of people wish that was the case with their retirements. Back with us again are Ralph and Tim Short. The father-son team are with Welcome Home Financial Partners, a Richmond area firm. The duo are financial professionals that focus on preparing people for a successful retirement. So welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so Ralph, I'll start with you. How common is it to meet with someone that has regrets when it comes to their retirement?
Every so often we will see that, but a lot of times people have made decisions and then decided that maybe they needed to check things out. Give you a perfect example. A few months ago, we were invited to speak to a large retiree group from a major corporation here in Richmond. And after our conversation and what we were talking about, there was 15 people probably came up to us and said, "Where were you 15, 20 years ago when I needed you?" And all the information that we gave out, they had no idea what they should have done back then.
Wow. And what kind of problems can arise if you really wait too long to prepare for retirement?
Well, running out of money, number one, not maintaining your lifestyle. The key is to be flexible. So there's going to be speed bumps along the way. You need to make sure that your plan is going to withstand all that. But it's pretty much to sustain your lifestyle.
And what's the first step people need to take so they don't find themselves in a bad predicament?
I think getting advice and starting early enough. Number one thing that most people do is sometimes they can be embarrassed because they haven't done some of the things they need to do, and they do not want to ask for advice or how to start recalculating things.
Basically asking for help and
Correct.
kind of being in that vulnerable place. Do you think it's ever too late to start planning?
I don't think it's ever too late. Now, of course, the later that you wait to start planning, the harder it could be. The more obstacles you're probably going to have, probably going to cost you a lot more money. The sooner you start, it's never too early to start. You start in your 20s, it's going to be a lot easier for you to maintain your lifestyle once you get to retirement.
And what do you feel is the key to planning for a successful retirement?
To be able to get advice that you can help yourself early enough and have a plan. Most people think they do not need to start in age 20, but you do need to have a plan.
Mm-hmm. And start with a budget. A budget is a big thing. Now, if you start when you're 20, of course things are going to happen. You might have children, you might do this, you might do that. But start with a budget. A lot of people still in their 60s have never seen one. So.
But I think the other thing also is the fact that they need to do something. Do not wait.
Don't just sit around and think that it's going to happen
Correct.
for you.
Because it's not just going to happen for you.
Wow. And what does having a dependable, sustainable income really allow you to do?
Not to go back to work. Nobody
That's
wants
the
to
main
go.
point.
Yeah, nobody wants to go into retirement and have to go back to work. Now, if you want to go back to work just to have some social interaction, that's one thing. But nobody wants to retire. 2 months later, I can't pay my bills. Now I have to go back to work.
Very true. What's the effect if you don't have income in retirement?
Not being able to pay your bills, not being able to play golf if you like golf, not being able to see your grandkids, not to be able to take those special vacations that you wanted to, or travel.
Mm-hmm. And not to live stress-free, too.
And it really is about having that lifestyle that you desire.
Correct.
Yeah, and another thing is that most people are looking or worrying about money about 475 hours a year, believe it or not.
Wow. And Ralph and Tim, anything else that you want to share just to make sure that people are prepared early enough?
The best thing that you can do is have enough information, be a little bit educated, and ask for help.
Yes.
Hands down. Well, now we want to share a very special offer with all of you watching right now. If you would like to learn more about making the right decision for your retirement, Welcome Home Financial Partners has a great offer for you. For the first 5 callers with a portfolio of $250,000 or greater, they're offering a complimentary full-blown income plan just for you. Ralph and Tim will sit down with you personally and provide you with a roadmap to see where you are right now and discuss those best steps to get you ready to retire. Give them a call, 804-897-4844.